So, your ultimate goal, your objective in your teenage years is to just learn.
Cool.
So, your ultimate goal in your teenage years, your objective in your teenage years is to learn. Is to learn about everything, everywhere. So just learn. So, you had more than enough time in your teenage years to learn. If you didn't, you made a huge mistake. But if you did, trust me, it will be useful to you. And this is not just a thing that I say, and many people say when they get to their 50s, 60s, or even some people don't even get to that, maturity. But people say that I wish I would have, spent my time reading books and learning, but they didn't. And now they regret it. So learn. So, how do we get this information? How do we get this knowledge? We get them from books. In today's generation, books are very undervalued. People underestimate the power that they have. So, they really don't, take advantage of what really books trying to offer. So, they're simply underrated. They're considered underrated by people at our age. From, teenagers, you hear it, no one's read a book, but it's our generation, and not many people just know the value and power that you can really achieve by reading and learning. So the real question here is, what books should we read? And I think instead of this question, we should ask ourselves, how do we need to read a book? There are three main steps. The first step is to really have reading book as your habit. Make it a routine. Make it a habit of yours that you do every single day, every single week. Most people, 99.9% of people, we all know we have 5 to 10 minutes of our day to dedicate to just reading and learning. Or if you don't have, which I do not, think that is true, read every 2 days, read every week. Try to read 5 pages, 10 pages, even a chapter, depending on your ability, depending on your environment, condition, depending on what book are you reading, and depending on what type of person you are. Just, that's your choice, that's your decision. You need to make that. But try to make it a habit. The second thing is to just, whenever you read a book, for example, this book that I read in 3, 4 months recently, Atomic Habits, I had this small notebook here for myself. And I took notes every single day from, not every single day, whenever I found it something interesting, something that was appealing to me, something really important. And I wrote it down so I could refer back to it. I could read it every day, or I could just, simply put it in my memory. The third step of the list is to really implement what you learn, what the book teaches you in your life. Use it in your life. So use what you learn in the book. So your ultimate goal in life, your ultimate goal in your teenage years is to just learn, learn, and learn.